What's the convenience of this system? What's it offering us? Because it comes up a lot in the surveys, like the survey we did with Maria for the Digital Therapy Project. We did a survey of 500 therapists in the UK and 500 in the States. And the sort of real theme comes up. Why are we doing this? Why do clients want it? Why do you want it? Why are we using teletherapy and platforms of different types? And really the sort of big tagline was convenience. So therapists see the convenience for clients, but actually it's convenience at a very high cost, and it's one that could potentially undermine the reason why you're there. There's a really sort of practical financial kind of convenience, which is, for example, BetterHelp sessions are pitched at a price which saves you and your therapist having to spend a day of your life talking to a private medical insurance company. So in many ways, it is multiply cheaper because it's quite a low rate, low rates of pay, of course, for the therapist, which is the big problem. But it offers something that both parties can avoid navigating all of that administration. And also, as happened with Kaiser Permanente strikers, you can use platforms as temp agencies, essentially. On the days that you really don't have clients, you can tap into that system. So there's a convenience, but it's rather a cynical convenience. And it's one that comes at a very high cost, which is about depth and all kinds of issues around privacy and confidentiality, given the IA data mining that goes on in these sessions. So there's this real issue of what and conversation that needs to happen that's helped by your experience, which is, in what sense is this convenient and at what cost? And we're really finding the sort of professional fault lines of this. And the issue around what happens to the relationship in these systems. So in my book, I call it therapeutic Tinder, and it's a provocation because you're not dating, but it, as soon as you can contact by text your therapist at 3 a.m. in the morning, you're onto some sort of like shifting territory about the nature of the relationship and the difficulty in the ethics and just the practice of that. And that it may lead to more contacts, more clients, for example, like dating apps, you get more dates, but whether you actually get more relationships is another complex question, depends on your experience, I guess.